Hey folks, welcome back. We have ticket 203 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are coming off of a $2 winner. We are starting today with a Y and a Q. Security and links share Y. We have a Q. I don't see a Q, and I don't see another Y. Our bonus word, bench, doesn't have either of those letters. And now we have a J and an H. There's our bonus word letter, H. J's and H's. Beach has an H. Hide and straight share an H. I'm not seeing a J, and I think that's all of our H's. Alright, here we have an F and a P. Pro has a P. Optic has a P. Sports has a P. I don't see any F's. I think that's all our P's. How about an I and a V? Oriole has an I. Security and rain share an I. Dyer has an I. Optic with an I. Any V's? Straight has an I. Hide has an I. I don't see any V's, and I think that's all the I's. All right, let's see what we got next. We have a G and an A. All right, we have some G's. Rain has a G. Beach has an A. Knowledge has a G. Almond has an A. Also, and awkward with the A. Awkward has another A. Straight has an A. Straight has a G. What else? Is that it? All of our G's and A's? Sure looks like it. How about a K and an X? Alright. We have an X in links. We have a K in knowledge and awkward. Any other K's? I don't see any other X's. Alright, let's see what's next. We have an R and an N. Okay. Bench has an N. Links has an N, rain has an N, and an R that it shares with Dyer. So rain is just missing an E. Pro and Oriole each have a separate E. Pro's just missing an O. Security has an R. Sun and almond share an N. Sports has an R. Straight has an R. Is that our R's and N's? Sure looks like it. Nope. Awkward has an R. We missed that one. Now, I think we got them all. All right, let's see what we got next. We got a B and a T. Okay, bench has a B. 2 left. E and a C. Security has a T. Links is just missing an L. Beach has a B. Optic has a T. Sports has a T. Straight has 2 T's. A straight's just missing an S. B's and T's. Did we get them all? I think so. Now we have a W and an E. Alright. Bench has an E. Now it's just missing a C. Can we come off the bench and get our first bonus word win? Let's hope so. Use and Oriole share an E. Security and Memo share an E. Hide has an E. Hide's just missing a D. Awkward has 2 W's, and now it's just missing a D also. Knowledge has a W and a couple of E's. Shares one of those E's with beach, which is now just down to a C. What else? Did we get all our Dyer has an E that we missed. Rain has an E, and oh boy, that's our first completed word. 1 down. Rain. Is that it? I think it is. We are down to our first bonus letter, and we have a U. Security and use have a U. That looks like our only one. Okay. Last letter, last bonus letter, and we have an O. What do we have here? Does that help us with any words? Memo and Oriole have an O. Pro and Oriole share an O. So pro is our second word. Rain and pro. Optic has an O. It shares with almond. We're missing a C there. Odd has an O. Also has an O. Knowledge and sports share an O. It's missing an S. Sun has an O, but it's missing an S. Well, Hummer, that was close. We almost had it. We just got rain and pro. Gosh, 203, not a winner. Come back tomorrow, see us scratch off 204, or we are going to get a winner. Till then, bye.